Today I'm going to be talking about National Fire Alarm Day. So let's go ahead and get started. So, what is National Fire Alarm Day, you may ask? National Fire Alarm Day celebrates the invention of the fire alarm. Not just smoke detectors in your own home, but fire alarms out in the real world. So basically what I'm talking about here is fire alarms that you see in a public building, in a bank, in a school, or any where in public where you see fire alarms on the wall. You can also count in those smoke detectors you see on the ceiling. They are technically fire alarm equipment, pull stations as seen in this photo, and a lot of other accessories. So, what could I do on National Fire Alarm Day? Now, there really isn't anything really you can do, but here are a couple things that I thought would be acceptable things you could probably do on National Fire Alarm Day. For number one, you can test your smoke detectors. And we have been doing that and emphasizing that, especially last week, because last week was Fire Prevention Month. Knowing your fire escape plan, having a plan in place in case there is an emergency, conducting fire drills, conducting these drills is important so you know exactly how to get out. Also testing your fire alarm system, but however, you need to remember that when you are testing your fire alarm system, you do need to have a licensed person come out and test it. You need to be off the monitoring so the fire department does not show up. So you're going to need to have a technician come out, inspect your system, maybe have it tested. It's always important to have your fire alarm system tested. In this next clip, I will do a walk test with my fire alarm system. Here we go.
Alright everyone, so today we're going to be doing a walk test on my Firelight MS5ED fire alarm demonstration board. You guys have seen this system before in various system tests, where I've tested the smoke detectors, the alarms, the pull stations, the CO detector, and of course the duct detector. Now today I'm going to be testing everything on this board. It is National Fire Alarm Day. I'm celebrating the invention of the fire alarm, this device right here. Not really talking about smoke detectors, but smoke detectors technically count as a fire alarm because they're technically tied into a fire alarm system. But when I'm talking about fire alarms, I mean fire alarms like these, not smoke detectors. All right, so we are now going to go ahead and go into walk test. Now, I just want to make one thing clear. When you are walk testing a fire alarm system, generally this is being done by a fire alarm technician. This is a demo fire alarm system. What do I mean by demo? Basically, the system is not in a public building. This is a demonstration system, so it is not connected to a central station or connected anyway that way. So, basically, it's for demo purposes only, and basically, there will be no fire department called if this alarm goes off. Now, for example, if a fire alarm system goes off in a mall or a school or any other building with a fire alarm system like this, it will call the fire department. Now, I do not have a dialer on the system. The reason why is because I do not need the fire department showing up. This is a demo system. If I had the fire department showing up every time, it'd be a lot of fines. It would not be a good day. So I am going to say one thing though. Before ever testing your fire alarm system, make sure that you call your monitoring company and tell them to turn off the your dialer and make sure that the fire department does not arrive. Usually this is done by the fire alarm technician if they're coming to inspect or you're doing a fire drill. I'm not responsible for your actions, but this is just a demo video. So we are now going to pretend that we called the monitoring company. We told them that we're going to be on test mode for an hour. Okay, so they bypassed test mode. All right. So we are now going to go into the central control panel and begin the test. All right. I'm now at the main screen. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit mode. I'm going to hit programming. I'm not going to show you my password. All right. We are now in programming mode. I'm going to scroll down. You got system setup, option modules, history, walk test, clear program. We're going to hit number 1, walk test. Now this can either be done silent or audible. Today I'm going to be doing it Audible, so we're going to go ahead and hit 2. Alright, system is now in walk test. And you will hear that beeping. For devices, we have a Siemens UMHU MCS-R horn strobe. This device will be doing code 3. We have a 4903-9237 electronic horn strobe. This device will also be doing code 3. We have a system sensor 2WB smoke detector. We have a system sensor CO1224T carbon monoxide detector, a Honeywell SPO, and a Cerberus Pyrotronics dual action pull station. We have a system sensor RTS2 key test switch, which activates the duct detector, and the duct detector is a system sensor D4120. The panel is beeping, which means it is time to go. So, for our first activation, I'm going to go ahead and activate the 270 SPO. I'm going to grab my screwdriver because I'm going to need to reset it real quick when it goes off. So here we go. Alright. And the fire alarm is done. Sound, because obviously I just tested it and it worked. Close that back up, just like that. Alright, I'm now going to move on to the dual action pull station. Alright, that testing is done. I'll go ahead and reset it. It heard me, or didn't hear me, but noticed that I reopened the pull station, so it went back into alarm, just like this, I believe. Yep, just when you open it. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this back up. It can be hard to do with one hand sometimes, so. Jeez. Okay. Let's see if I can get this reset. Alright, there we go. For our next test, I'm going to go ahead and activate the CO detector. Now you don't have to spray anything into it. You could just actually just hit the button. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, that is reset. Alright, I'm now going to go ahead and activate the smoke detector. As you can see on the screen, it says alarm combo carbon monoxide, which is the carbon monoxide alarm. Alright, I will now go up and spray my smoke detector with some fake smoke. Should be enough. Should go off any second now. Should set this off, hopefully. There we go. Alright, and the detector obviously went into alarm. Alright, for our next test today, I'm going to go ahead and activate the duct detector. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab my, and obviously that just re-alarmed, I believe. Yep, re-alarmed because it just went, detected more smoke. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this duct detector. So I'm going to insert my key. If I put it the right way, there we go. Sensor 1. The detector keeps going back into alarm because it keeps sensing smoke. So just wave it out real quick. There we go. It's now back up there. I will now go ahead and activate the duct detector. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the key to sensor 1, and here we go. Remove my key. Alright. So we can now go through here and see what is triggered. So we obviously have a bunch that went off. So we have the duct detector. We have the left pull station. We have the right pull station. We have the carbon monoxide alarm. Got the 2-wire detector. And if you can actually see, it actually gives timestamps too of what time they went off. So you can see 127, the duct detector went off. 123, the left pull station went off. Right pull station went off at 123. Carbon monoxide went off at 124. I will now go ahead and reset the panel by hitting the reset. That will take us out of walk test. We are now in a normal operating state. Alright, so for our next test today, I'm going to do a silent walk test. Just wanted to show you guys what it is like when there is a silent walk test. So I'm just going to hit mode 2. I'm going to enter my passcode. Alright. I'm now going to go into walk test again. Hit walk test. I'm going to do silent. So we are now in walk test, and obviously it's a silent walk test. So you will not hear the alarms make any noise because it is a silent walk test. It's a great feature, especially if you need to test the system late at night. Say for instance it's a hotel. You can do it late at night if needed. So I'm just going to go ahead and activate the CO detector for a demonstration. As you can tell, it does not trigger the alarms. It just comes up on the panel. But it does come up, which is good. That's just flashing away. Alright, I will now go ahead and reset the panel. Alright everyone, to finish off today's test, I decided that I'm just going to go ahead and pull the Cerberus Pyrotronics pull station, and we're going to see the system in action out of walk test. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You may notice that I do not have AC power in this test. It's because I'm just using batteries. Siemens alarm sounds a lot better without FWR, full-way rectified power, as well as the simplex horn strobe. I will now go ahead and reset the pull station. Alright, to reset this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my Allen key. I'm going to turn it. If I can actually get it to come around. There we go. And it is spring-loaded on the inside, so it automatically resets. Alright, put this back into place. See if I can get this to lock up. There we go. There we go. And I'm now going to go in the main farm control panel, and I'm going to hit system reset. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.